I never thought a stupid dare would ruin my quiet, invisible life. But here I am, wearing a cheer uniform 2 sizes too small, pretending I can do a cartwheel. And the captain of the team, is staring at me like I'm her next project. What could possibly go wrong when you fake being a cheerleader just to impress your crush? Hi, I'm Hazel Quinn. I'm 16, allergic to attention, and somehow allergic to success too. My best friend dared me to try out for the cheer team to get close to my crush, Ethan. Except now, everyone thinks I actually want to be here. Even the cheer captain, Lila Hart, who takes pep rallies way too seriously. When Lila told me, "You've got potential," I thought she was joking. Turns out, she was dead serious. And that's how my life of peaceful anonymity ended. First practice was chaos. I accidentally kicked someone's water bottle mid-flip, and it hit Lila in the face. Yeah, great first impression. Instead of yelling, she just wiped her face and said, "You'll get there." Who is this girl? The patience of a saint? Or maybe she's planning revenge. The weirdest part? She started helping me, personally. As in, "Hazel, let's stay after practice and work on your form." And my brain completely malfunctioned. I swear, every time she touched my shoulder, my neurons forgot how to function. Meanwhile, my best friend kept texting me, "Ethan who?" And honestly, I was starting to wonder the same thing. At this point, I felt like my secret was safe. Until Lila said, "So, you like someone on the team?" My soul left my body. Before I tell you how that conversation completely ruined my life, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. 'Cause trust me, this disaster is just getting started. I panicked and said, it's complicated." She laughed. She actually laughed. That smile could power the school's electricity bill. Later that day, Lila found me eating chips behind the bleachers, like a fugitive. She sat next to me and said, "You're weird. I like that." And my brain just rebooted. She started walking me home after practice, said it was safety. But the only dangerous thing was how fast my heart was beating. We discovered we both hated math, loved horror movies, and secretly judged people who said cheer is easy. For the first time in forever, I actually felt seen. But remember how this all started? The dare? Well, Marcy didn't forget. She posted the proof video on her private story, which someone screenshotted. The next morning, the whole cheer squad was whispering, and Lila wouldn't even look at me. When I tried talking to her after practice, she just said, "Guess everything you did was part of the dare, huh?" I swear, I've never wanted to disappear so bad. I wanted to explain, but she walked off before I could say a word. So yeah, fake cheerleader, fake crush, and now a real heartbreak. Marcy tried to cheer me up, but I was too busy replaying every moment I had with Lila. Every laugh, every walk home. It all felt too real to be fake. Then, during the pep rally, I saw Lila performing without me, and I realized, if I don't fix this now, I'll lose the only person who actually saw me, for me. So I did the most Hazel thing ever. Grabbed a mic and interrupted the rally, because clearly, embarrassment is my love language. I looked right at her and said, "You were never the dare, Lila. You were the surprise ending." And in that moment, the whole gym went silent. My heart was pounding so loud, I couldn't even hear the crowd's whispers. Lila was just staring at me, her expression unreadable. Did I just confess? In front of the entire school? Principal Jones marched over like a villain in slow motion. "Hazel Quinn? This is not karaoke hour." Honestly, could have fooled me. I was dying up there. I dropped the mic and bolted out of the gym like a raccoon caught stealing snacks. Dramatic exit level. Olympic gold. I thought that was it. Game over. Goodbye, dignity. But after school, I found a note in my locker. It said, "Meet me on the rooftop. Lila." The rooftop. Classic movie setup. Either I was getting forgiven or dramatically dumped. My stomach couldn't decide which was worse. She was already there, hair blowing in the wind, looking like the cover of a teenage heartbreak album. I almost tripped over my own shoes walking toward her. She turned around and said, "You're a terrible liar, you know that?" I froze. Then she smiled a little and added, "But an even worse cheerleader." I tried to explain everything, the dare, Ethan, how it all started. But the more I talked, the more ridiculous it sounded. Finally, I just blurted, "You were the only part that ever felt real." There was silence. Then she sighed and said, "You're so dramatic. You'd fit right in with the squad." I blinked. "Wait, does that mean you're not mad?" She shrugged, still deciding. We just stood there, watching the sky fade into purple. For a second, everything felt like a movie scene. Except in this one, the awkward girl doesn't die of embarrassment. Then she nudged me and said, "Next time, if you want to impress me, maybe just talk to me. No fake tryouts required." I laughed so hard, I nearly fell off the roof. Honestly, if you've ever embarrassed yourself in front of your crush, you owe me a like. Seriously. Hit that like button and subscribe before I fall off another roof trying to fix my love life. After that talk, things got weirdly better. Lila started texting me again. "See you at practice. Don't forget your pom-poms. You're still terrible at jumps." You know, her love language. I rejoined practice. Everyone stared like they were watching a live episode of Drama Club the sequel. But Lila just said, "Positions, everyone," like nothing happened. Queen behavior. And maybe I imagined it, but every time our eyes met, she smiled a little. Not the captain's smile, her real one. The kind that said, "I see you." Of course, Marcy couldn't let me live. She showed up after practice like, "So, are you and Lila a thing now?" I nearly swallowed my gum. "I don't know," I said. "We're just friends who sometimes accidentally confess in public and almost fall off roofs." Marcy rolled her eyes. "Girl, that's not friendship. That's a rom-com." Later that night, I got a text from Lila. "You free tomorrow?" I typed back, "Yeah, why?" Her reply, "We're entering a cheer showcase. You're my partner. Partner, as in doing flips and catching each other midair kind of partner." And here I was, still struggling to clap on beat. At rehearsal, she showed me how to lift properly. But when she grabbed my hands to guide me, my brain went, system error, rebooting. I think I actually forgot to breathe. "You're tense," she said. "No, I'm fine." I squeaked, while looking like a malfunctioning robot. She laughed. "You're cute when you lie." "Excuse me, what now?" By the end of practice, we finally nailed the move. She high-fived me, but didn't let go right away. And maybe, just maybe, she didn't want to. The cheer showcase was only 2 days away. Everyone was panicking about outfits, choreography, and how not to break a leg. Me? I was panicking about not breaking my heart. Lila looked so focused, like a total pro. Meanwhile, I was trying not to trip over my own shoelaces. At this point, I was 80% nerves and 20% sweat. Then she walked in, Amber Taylor, the cheer captain from a rival school. Tall, confident, and apparently Lila's ex-best friend. Yeah, because why not add emotional chaos to the list? Amber smiled at Lila and said, "Long time, no cheer." Lila smiled back, all calm and collected, while I just stood there like a confused extra in a drama series. The tension was palpable. Amber walked past me and said, "Cute newbie." Lila's got a type. Excuse me? A type? Someone please reboot me again. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying Amber's words and Lila's smile. Why did my stomach twist every time I thought of her with someone else? Next day, rehearsal disaster. Someone accidentally swapped the music file. Instead of our cheer track, the speakers blasted Barbie Girl. Mid-performance. I wish I was joking. Everyone blamed me, of course, except Lila. She just said, "Ignore it. We'll fix it." And somehow, her voice made everything less awful. We stayed late that evening, just the two of us, reworking the entire routine. And honestly, it didn't feel like practice anymore. It felt safe. At one point, our hands brushed. Neither of us moved, and for a heartbeat, the world went perfectly still. Then, of course, I ruined it. "I swear this isn't another dare," I blurted. "Smooth, Hazel, really smooth." She laughed, holding her stomach, tears in her eyes. "You're ridiculous," she said, still giggling, and I couldn't help but laugh with her, even though my face felt like it was on fire. The next day, the big showcase. Crowds, cameras, banners, and nerves the size of Texas. I thought my heart might actually stage a protest. Before we went on, Lila leaned close and said, "Don't think, just feel. We've got this." Yeah, easy for someone who isn't currently shaking like a chihuahua. We went out there and nailed it. Every flip, every toss, every beat. And when it was time for the final lift, she looked right at me and smiled. The crowd went wild, but all I could hear was my own heartbeat and Lila's voice saying, "Told you, we've got this." After the show, everyone swarmed Lila for pictures. I started to leave quietly until she grabbed my wrist. "Where do you think you're going?" she said with that smirk. "I thought you'd want to celebrate with the others," I said. She shook her head. "I'd rather celebrate with the girl who made me believe in this again." I froze. My brain tried to process her words like a slow-loading web page. And then she added, "Also, you still owe me for that water bottle incident." "Right," I said, laughing nervously. "How do I repay you?" She looked at me, smirked, and whispered, "Start with this." And before I could overthink it, she kissed me. Not movie style, not dramatic, just real, warm, perfect and fluttering, like finally landing after 1,000 flips. When she pulled away, she said, "Next time, no faking, okay?" And I swear my heart did a backflip better than I ever could. We walked out together, hand in hand, both laughing like idiots. And for once, I wasn't pretending to be anyone else. Just me, Hazel Quinn, the girl who fell for the cheer captain. So yeah, I didn't win the dare. Didn't win Ethan's heart either. But somehow, I won something better. And if you've ever stumbled your way into something real, well, maybe hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so. Because sometimes, the best stories start with a mistake.